Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. It's so lovely to have you with me today. And today I'm going to be doing a Divine Masculine reading and check in to see how he's going. I know for some of the Divine Feminines, they haven't heard from their Divine Masculines recently. And so we're going to just take a look and see, how their energy is going. For some of them, I feel, immediately as if they may have, some sort of cold or, nothing serious, just, like a sore throat and perhaps, an infection, that kind of thing. So I'm just pulling an angel card before I start the reading. Okay. This one says, Angel being, don't worry if you fall on your face while learning to fly. Practice makes perfect. This is a time of consciousness raising, but also a time of consciousness crushing. We live in an age where spirituality is acknowledged as an essential part of life. And yet a life of spirituality is often ignored or ridiculed. So what do you do when you have found your path of spiritual truth and you want to follow it? Honor yourself and practice. Practice this by example, using humor, serenity, humility, kindness, and sincerity. You will be helped in your challenge with your choices and with directions. The angels will work through synchronicity to send into your life the circumstances and people you need for support. You can do this. You can fly. Wow. So, as you know, if you've watched me before, sometimes my throat chakra plays up when I have a message that needs to be given by Divine Masculine. But I'm also feeling like there's a lump in my throat. So, like here, feels like there's like a lump there. Okay, so I don't know, maybe some of you can comment down below, a lump in the throat, what that might mean. Nothing serious, just like I'm thinking like laryngitis or pharyngitis or it's one of those itises that you can have in your throat. That won't resonate for all Divine Masculines. Okay, so let's take a look at what this collective is thinking, feeling, and doing, and then we'll have a look and see if there's any secret knowledge that we need to know that Divine Masculine perhaps isn't sharing, especially if he's not in communication with Divine Feminine at this present time. So we'll do thinking, feeling, action, space, and then we'll go into the secrets. Harry isn't here today. He went for a walk. Okay. Alrighty, so we've got Wheel of Fortune just flew out. Okay. So there is a lucky cycle for Divine Masculine right now. We just had the Scorpio full moon. And I don't know why I'm led to talk about this Scorpio full moon, but it's a very powerful moon. I think it was a super moon, or it had some name attached to it that, made it more, more powerful than normal. And it's also coming before the retrograde periods are here as well. So, it's this intense energy, this deep energy, and I feel like Divine Masculine, is feeling as though he needs time to reflect, time to study, time to go deeper, because Scorpio in general is all about going deeper. What you see on the surface has an underlying current underneath it. And for some of you, your divine masculines may be water signs, or they may be highly emotional. Not emotional in the sense of crying, but they feel things. Alrighty, so the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Pentacles upright. And if you were here for my last reading, you would know that the Queen of Pentacles, being represented as the divine feminine in this reading now, she was upside down. Remember? She was upside down, so she was ungrounded. She needed to work on her throat chakra and solar plexus. But it looks like divine feminine has turned a little bit of a corner here. So that's on the bottom of the deck, which means divine masculine is thinking about her a lot. Okay. I'm guided today to the little bunny rabbit there. That might be relevant for some of you. Something like rabbits, or perhaps he likes carrots, or perhaps he has a bunny rabbit, or perhaps he calls you bunny, or perhaps something related to bunnies. All right, so that'll be relevant for some of you. I'm just the messenger. Some of the messages that come through sometimes, I tell you. Okay, so here's the tree of abundance. If you need abundance to come into your lives, buy some citrine. Citrine's really good for that. All right, I don't know why I was just guided to say that, but that will come up later, I think. Something regarding abundance. Okay. So, in the thinking space. I'll get on with the reading now. I was just seeing if there was any more messages coming. He is, thinking quite passionately, quite sexually, quite... it seems like he's a little bit frustrated here even. Could be sexually frustrated. Because he's been working a lot. He's had to work a lot in his physical world. Okay? So he's been toiling a lot on his craft, whatever that may be. It doesn't necessarily, have to be a craft where he's making money. It could be his spiritual craft. But whatever he's doing, he's really got his head down. Head down and bum up, doing his job. Whatever that may be. And he's thinking about this. Remember, this is his thinking space. He's also reflecting on the people, places, and situations that have hurt him in the past. Again, we have the root chakra represented here with the red, the throat chakra, and the solar plexus. So I feel like whatever those situations were affected those particular areas. So his ability to speak his truth for the throat chakra, his security, as in financial and emotional security, and then his power center with the solar plexus. And see the black there? For some divine masculines, they've been all in their heads so much that it's caused either sadness or depression. Okay? So this is a reminder for divine masculine and divine feminine. When you let your mind take over, right, and be in control instead of your heart space, then it can affect you a lot. Okay? But in this instance, this is divine masculine thinking about other people and the way they're behaving. And it does affect him too. Because when he goes into this energy, it hurts him. The mind is very powerful. And the subconscious mind, has all of the memories and all of the situations sort of lost in there, and this can really affect you if you stay in the energy for too long. Okay, I'm also feeling like he's thinking about how much he really felt hurt by these people, places and situations. And so then he goes, I don't want to think about this anymore. I'm going to overcome these thoughts and think about my abundance now. You know, I'm going to either watch my money grow, or watch my spirituality grow, or watch my craft grow, or watch my creativeness grow. You know, there's something that he's growing here. And it could be his bank balance. Okay. I also feel like some divine masculines perhaps have a plot of land somewhere. Okay. And they're thinking about what they're going to do with this land. Okay. See the vine? See the vine? You know, should I grow vegetables? Should I grow fruit? Should I build a home there? You know, it's this thought, this thought. He's thinking about this. Okay, so what's he feeling? He's feeling spiritual. He's feeling as though there's a calling here. He's feeling as though he wants to move forward in the twin flame journey. See the yin and the yang there? In the duality that is the twin flame journey. You know, the sun and the moon, the light and the dark, the up and the down, the left and the right, the sacredness of knowing that even though he's the light, he also needs to embrace his dark. You know, he's feeling like this. He's feeling that, you know, despite what's going on in the world even, you know, it doesn't matter if he's grounded, if he's in his power. You know, whatever's going on around him doesn't matter, because if he feels okay, if he feels strong in himself, then he can move forward. But there is a third party situation in the way, or a heartbreak. This is what he's feeling. Something's hurting him. Something's hurting him. Let me get a clarifying card. He's trying to move away into calm waters. He's trying to feel good, right? He's trying to get his power back, but something's hurting him, right? We've got two cards, one in the mind, which is conflicting, and one, you know, in the feeling space, in the emotional space. What's hurting you, divine masculine? For some of them, they know that divine feminine is in a third party situation, and it's really, yeah, here we go. It's really hurting them. They don't like the idea that divine feminine is with someone else. Okay? You know, that's their wish, to be with divine feminine. That's their wish. They want to make love to divine feminine. They want to bring the passion to divine feminine. They want to offer love. Right? They know there's a little bit of a fight going to be needed to happen here to get through to the union. They feel like they're alone in doing this. You know, how do you get this wish fulfillment when divine feminine is entrapped in something else? And for those divine feminines who aren't in a third party situation, they may be trapped in something else. They may have an illness. They may have a mental conflict or some sort of block. And divine masculine is, how do I manifest? How do I manifest this twin flame journey? See the infinity symbol there. How do I manifest it? How do I bring this love in? You know, he wants to marry her. He wants to get engaged to her. He wants to stand in his power. Notice the solar plexus here is really strong. He's feeling like he needs to gain his power so that he can bring this in. You know, this usually always is an engagement proposal, a proposal of marriage. Wow. So what's he doing? What's he doing? He's thinking about this, right? And he's taking action on it. This particular card in this Rider-Waite deck is an extra card. It's like the Lovers on steroids, right? It's the lovers who love to love to love. Look at the birds in the air. This is union, right? So in his action space is union, right? He is planning, plotting. I don't know if plotting's a very good word. For some of you, these initials will be important. B or J may be your divine masculine or feminine's initials. Okay? Or one or both of you may be religious or spiritual in some sort of way. Something here on the new moon. This new moon energy is very powerful for twin flames this 22nd of May 2020. Okay? So he's taking action towards love. And he's been planning for a while, but there's something magical coming on the 22nd of May. There's going to be some knowledge that he'll get, or some insight, or some abundance, or some sort of truth, you know.